A very good morning. It's Mark here. It is going on 8 a.m. Eastern, April the 8th, Tuesday. That's going on 12 midday GMT. Let's have a look how the markets stand this morning, going into the US session, which is about to open. US dollar index. Let's just blow this up. I've got the daily chart up here. You can see we've had 3 days following the big sell-off last week. Certainly has attempted a climb back the US dollar and kind of successfully even went yesterday and broke above that resistance at 103.13. So far today, down a little bit, US dollar a little bit weaker this morning on the index and against the major currency pairs, but still hanging around those resistance levels. I did draw in on the hourly. You can see an ascending triangle. Ascending triangle, yes. Ascending trend line for sure. The resistance would be the top of the triangle, 103.12, and be looking to test and break above that. And that's coming from the low, which we saw yesterday, the support at 101. So a little bit down today, but certainly the bias up trend is up on the shorter time frame on the hourly and looking for a break above that 103.12 area. Let's have a look at S&P. And that's the daily for starters. Yesterday, certainly a down day, notwithstanding the green candle, lower lows, lower highs. Based on some rumors yesterday, we did see a sharp rally. Didn't last for long. Sellers brought it back down and closed pretty much at the open from before the weekend. Fighting back a little bit today so far, sitting at 5,227. If I zoom in on the hourly, right now as we speak, and that's as the US session is about to open, breaking out of this very narrow range where resistance is 5,195 and now sitting at 5,232. So we're seeing a push up from the on the S&P. It's an hour and a half until Wall Street opens, so we'll keep an eye and watch if that can continue, if there's demand and if there are buyers at these levels. Sellers, of course, will be looking to break below the 5,121 level. Let's have a look at gold. Definitely fighting back today. 3 days, 3 down days, a reversal created from those down days. Support yesterday, 2,956. But from the open today, not even a wick below, which is always a strong bullish signal. From the open today at 2,981, now sitting at 3,017. And at this resistance level, buyers will be looking to push higher. Buyers will be looking to break above this 3,015 level to get to the 3,025.30 level. I think that would be maybe resistance 2, resistance 3, 3,050, which is the top of yesterday's candle. And higher, of course, there's a long way to go. But certainly buyers have stepped in. They've stepped in above that 3,000 mark, which I think is relevant, and now looking to take things higher. Let's have a look at Brent oil. Brent oil, no demand and struggling at these very low levels we haven't seen. When we look at this support yesterday at $62.38, haven't seen those levels since 2021. Very, very strong downtrend. And part of the reason for this trend continuing the way it has is it's pretty much uncharted territory once it got below the $68 level. And on the shorter time frames, nothing to really stop or halt the sell-off, no level for buyers to step in. And that's why we see such a strong sell-off, which went all the way down here to this $62.50, came back a little bit to yesterday, closed at 64.25. For today, we can see this doji, and within this narrow, pretty much, let's have a look on the hourly. And there you can see it. There we have support at 63.62, got resistance at 65.17, and very much contained in this narrow range. Bias is down, trend is down. It's going to take something to break out of this on the upside. And then we have Bitcoin. There's the hourly sitting in this tight range between 78,000, 78.7, 80.7, a $2,000 range, but very flat since yesterday. Let us zoom out and have a look from a daily perspective. And there you can see Bitcoin was sold off, as was everything else following the tariff announcements. And on the weekend, went all the way down to 74.3 thousand, fought its way back, and now kind of going sideways. Overall, the trend is still down. I think the bias is still down. Buyers will need to get above this resistance level of 80,000, get to the low 80, 81, 82, 83,000. There you can see 84,000 is this resistance area over here, but a long way to go for buyers. And sellers will want to maintain below the 80,000, where things started today at 78,000. Sellers looking to break below the 80, buyers looking to maintain above the 80,000. Good trading. I will see you at the end of today's session.